Welcome back to my channel, everyone. I am so excited to bring you January Edwards' PI, The Accountant's Affair. So this is an upcoming visual novel that is set to be released on January 2nd. So if you're sitting at home this weekend thinking, well, damn, I can't do anything. It's Christmas Eve. There's nothing that I can do before school starts up. Spend your January 2nd, playing this game. So this is a mystery visual novel, and it is going to be episodic, so kind of in the sense of Telltale Games and some of Lunaris's games' other works. So it is going to be episodic, and the thing that's going to be releasing on the 2nd is just, I believe, the first episode of the game. It does have some LGBT characters in it, so that's pretty cool, and some partial voice acting. The LGBT characters, the dev let me know that it's not going to be so obvious this first episode, but I don't know, like, this girl giving me major lesbian energy. The girl with the glasses, you guys can't really see her that well, but this is a true bicon right here. Like, so it'd be funny if, like, my predictions actually, like, matched up with what was happening in game, but we'll see. We'll see. Am I just randomly pointing out people and telling them what their sexuality is? Or am I accurate? Is there a stereotype that I'm accurate? You know, it's really funny because there's this whole thing with, like, bisexuals having shoulder-length hair, and now I fall into that stereotype, and it makes me really uncomfortable. But this is not because I want shoulder-length hair. If you ever looked at me and you're like, wow, her hair looks like shit in, like, every single video, it's because I literally don't know how to do my hair, guys. I don't know how to do it. But anyways, aside from that, we're going to jump right into this. What about the infidelity case that woman called about earlier? What the hell is up with this art? Look at this good shit. We have a phone? Oh my god. You know you're in for, like, a really high level visual novel when they pull out the phone app. I get super excited. Wow, and the art. This girl needs some eyebrows. It's okay. She's so cute, but she needs some eyebrows. I don't think I can see her eyebrows underneath her bangs. Do I have to? Do you want to pay the rent? Oh, there's partial voice acting you guys can't hear. I'm sorry. Can't always wait for cases from the start. At some point, the police are going to start doing their own jobs. I guess that point is now. He hasn't called in weeks. I'll take the infidelity case. Get her on the phone. Yes, ma'am. A few hours later, the client met us in the office. She hot, though. Thanks for taking my case. I don't want it to be true, but I need to know. I understand. With any luck, we'll find nothing. But if he is cheating, we can get enough evidence that you can take him to the cleaners. Fern, I can handle this. Go make Mrs. Martin a cup of tea. Sorry, coming right up. Sorry about her. New hire. She's not quite grasped the art of talking to clients yet. Can I ask you some questions? Go ahead. Can you describe why you decided to contact us? Because her husband is cheating on her. What do you mean? Well, my husband has started acting odd recently. He's been coming home late and making flimsy excuses about where he's been. He is pretty high up at fiscal work, so coming home late isn't new, but sneaking around is. I see. That sounds awful, Mrs. Martin. That's awful. Louise, how are you doing today? Fucking bad. Her husband may be cheating on her. What kind of question? I'm so sorry. Oh my god. And she's like, not great considering my husband might be cheating on me. Oh my god. Is there a way that, like, asking stupid questions could, like, make my relationships with my clients worse? She's, like, smiling about it, but, like, is obviously on the verge of tears. Sweetie, I am so sorry. I'm apparently a dumbass. That was a case of foot in the mouth rival Fern. Sorry. This is a horrible situation, and I need to get back to work soon. That's fine. Work? What do you do? If you don't mind me asking, where do you work? I'm director of finance at MoneyStream. That sounds important. No wonder you're in a hurry. Not as important as you might think. MoneyStream is small and failing. I'm hoping to use my connections and experience to jump ship to fiscal work soon. Trevor, my husband, is supposed to be helping me get a job there, but if he's cheating on me, who would ever want to cheat on you, girl? You fine. You fine as hell. That is exactly what I said when I saw Diana Argon in that Sam Smith Not the Only One music video. I was like, who would cheat on Diana Argon? Okay, anyways. That's so off subject. I am so sorry. Do you have any suspicions as to who your husband might be seeing or where he might be going? That's why I came to you. I have no idea. Travis isn't like those other execs at his firm. He doesn't hire glamorous secretaries or spend half a day at his working lunches. Oh, what a call out there. He's a good man, or so I thought. Oh my god, and you're a good woman. Look at how fly you look in that f***ing dress! Yes! Oh my god. She's an icon. She's probably only here for this episode, but I love her. She's an icon. Don't worry, we'll find out what's going on with him. Okay, that's all. That's all I have to say. If you can give me some basic details on your husband, we can get started with surveillance right away. Where does he sleep? Where does he eat? Where does he like to... God, I lost the rhyme there. I was gonna say, like, do you know, like, what time of the day he, like, conveniently tries to go to the bathroom, but really he just like screws around in the bathroom so that he doesn't have to sit through like business meetings? Not calling myself out there or anything, but bummer wasn't something more interesting. But PIs who are barely making rent can't be choosers. This is plenty interesting. You are helping a... Oh my god. The attitude I'm getting from January Edwards. I don't need this right now. Louise is wonderful. Fern is wonderful. You have a bad attitude. The first day that investigation started out like any other fidelity case. Boring. Are you shitting me? Like, bruh, if I was a PI, all I would do is investigate those affairs. I would get them screenshots. I would get the text messages. I would get the photos. I would follow. I would be so down to do this every single day. Even if it's predictable, it's just like, I get to watch. There's something exciting about watching a marriage fall apart. That's so rude to say, but it is. It's very interesting. Street parking was common on the road where they lived, and there was no security at the Overspill Park next to Shrev's office. Why does this place look cursed? There's broken glass in the windows. She's lying. They clearly don't... My only concern was being spotted by a well-meaning member of the public. Normally, a call ahead to the sergeant let him know where I was running ops, but he wasn't answering his phone. On his way home from work, Trevor turned into a side street, then pulled up inside a dingy motel. Why do you style your hair like a 90s anime boy? Perfect. Day one and I was going to catch him in the act. Why is he so muscular? Holy shit. What do you do? Do you really work in the office? Look at the folds in his clothing. Look at the shadows. I just love that. Look at all the folds in the clothing. I love looking at folds in clothing because that's like something that I seriously struggle with drawing, that and shadows. Finally, I'm getting into Clip Studio Paint, which kind of helps me like figure out where the light goes and everything. But I really love looking at like shadows and folds and just the more detailed art to me, sometimes the better. They probably wouldn't leave at the same time, but if I waited here a while, I was bound to get a photo of whoever he was meeting. Hey Fern, check the Billboard Hotel against the list, will you? You've spotted him already? Nice one. Over. You don't need to say over. We're on the phone. Nope, not here. The Vilford Hotel isn't known to be a brothel, crack house, or other den of inequity, at least to us. Also, do I need to say over because it's cool? Over. How are you even an adult? But thanks. Looks like this could be an easy one. Shit, gotta go. I see someone. It was Trevor. He'd only been in there 10 minutes. What had happened? Was I burned? He got in his car. I thought to follow, but my original plan had been to see who else came out of the Bilford. In the end, what? I followed Trevor. But he went straight home. Okay, never mind. I'm not following Trevor. Oh, this game is smarter than me. Oh, shit. Okay. Damn it, Trevor. The trail went cold after that. Eventually, you conclude that this couldn't be cracked. What? Oh, I got a game over right away. Damn it. Okay, screw you. That's all I need to know. I'm going to continue surveying this damn hotel. I have to save. I love how, like, you get locked into a bad decision. I'm just sitting there like, oh, okay. I was there for about an hour before another man came out of the hotel. He's banging a dude. Wait, is that a man? He has beautiful eyelashes. Is this a man that wears, like, really good makeup? Can he tell me how to put on, like, some fake lashes? Wow. I managed to get his face. He looked concerned and stressed out. Another hour after that, a third man... This man, this This guy is stoned out of his goddamn mind. Look at that. Look at his eyes are. He is so stoned. As if it was concerned about surveillance, I'd seen this type before. I grabbed a photo of him too. Hey, I'm gonna run an observation the rest of the night. I'm sending you some photos. Can you see what we can find on these two? Sure thing. Hacker extraordinaire at your service. Over. Fern, I mean like check Fakebook and shit. I know. I won't do anything dodgy. Photo isn't nearly enough info to do anything dodgy with. Over. Sometimes I wonder why I employed Fern. She wound me up like no man's business. She was good at what she did, though. That girl could find anything with a keyboard in hand. She deserved a chance, one that the startups and tech giants wouldn't give her. I waited most of the... Then why are you being so mean to her? Okay. I waited most of the night, but no one else came or left. Eventually, I gave up, resolving to figure out who these were tomorrow. Ooh, I love this. This is very much reminding me of like the Phoenix Wright games, but it's a little bit more interesting because there's apparently men having threesomes in an abandoned crack house. What? Morning, Jan. Hey, guess what? What? I know who your purple-haired weirdo is. Already? Seriously? Ugh, you're good. So? Well, he was pretty easy to find. A guy like that in a town like this? The name's Blaze. Blaze Praxis. Oh, that's a cringe name. I hate that. Blaze Praxis. That's not his real name, right? Nope, but it doesn't matter. All his socials are connected to that. He's Instapic famous and a Twitch streamer. Ugh. Seriously, though, why would someone famous risk being seen somewhere like the Bilford? He certainly wouldn't be staying there. Wait. You don't think he's the other woman, do you? He could be. Oh my god, with those eyelashes, honey. Yeah. Could be. I mean, an Instapic celeb and an investment banker? That would be quite the scandal. Our theorizing was interrupted by Louise Martin bursting into the office. Detective, I've got something you need to look at urgently. She pushed her phone into my hands. I managed to get a quick look at his messages. He must have gone to the hotel last night. Did you follow him? Did you... Whoa. Okay, Miss Martin, take a seat. I'll have a look at this. I normally save this for the report, but yes, we did follow him to this hotel last night. I knew it. He is having an affair, isn't he? I'm sorry, but we're going to get to the bottom of this, okay? I took a moment to rearrange my notes before looking at the evidence you brought me. Contact will be nondescript mail. Make it quick. So it's not an affair. I'm bummed out. Oh my god, wouldn't that be like the twist of a century? He's not just cheating on you with a woman, he's cheating on you with a man, except it's not one man, it's two men. Congratulations. You blacked out. Like, oh my god. As I wrote over the message once more, I noticed that Louise's gaze kept drifting over to her handbag. She looked pensive and was tapping her foot in what could have been a nervous manner. Ask if she's okay. Louise, is everything okay? You seem nervous. My husband might be cheating on me. Why wouldn't I be nervous? I could lose my career. You're more concerned about him getting you a job than your marriage? Stone cold. Fern, client, relations. And my marriage, of course. Fine, I'm not worried about my marriage. Not after what I found. Suddenly a piece of paper was shoved into my hands. I don't recognize the company at all. What the hell? Account services, an invoice. If it was linked to his work, I'd know it. But these items, bullshit. They're totally meaningless. If you have money moving that's undocumented, that looks bad. But you can't have evidence of money that's been used for something it shouldn't have. So you make something like this. I thought Trev was better than the other execs, but I think he might be worse. The paper was a receipt of payment from a company called No Ledger. The company had sent Trev £2,000. Payment. Why would a company he doesn't work for be sending him money? Lou? Can I call you Lou? Does your Habs have a side hustle? Maybe he's got some crazy secret job, like he's a stripper, or an art thief, or a spy. Could we speak just the two of us again? Fern, remember what I said earlier? Sorry. Knowledger. Who is Knowledger? I've never heard of them. Generic webpage, no listed employees on ConnectGen. Link company's house only lists the initials of the owners. A front. Oh no. Thanks for this, Mrs. Martin. This could prove to be the key where your husband's been going. I know this is a lot to ask, but do you think you'd be capable of trying to get any more of his messages? Oh, I could bug his phone. Fern, we do not use illegal practices at our agency. If we obtained his messages that way, it wouldn't be of much help to Mrs. Martin's lawyers. It would either be non-admissible evidence or we'd be countersued. Ah, that's clever. That's really smart that they included that because I feel like so many PIs just kind of do things illegally. And I think that the reasoning why PIs kind of do some stuff that's like illegal or sort of under the table is because they're just like, well, if the perp is really doing something bad, then they really have no right to be upset about it. And that's just kind of the reasoning that I've seen in like so many of like shows that kind of focus on PIs. But this is a lot more in depth, I would say. So no, we will not be bugging his phone. Mrs. Martin, on the other hand, just happened to see the messages on his unlocked phone in their home. Again, sorry about her. Just do what you can, okay? I will, thank you. Do we have to be so mean to this girl? Could you not talk about illegal shit in front of clients? Why are you so mean to her? She's trying to help. Don't be mean. She's doing her goddamn diddly best. Why are you so mean? Sorry, I just get carried away. I know, but it puts the agency at risk. We don't want that kind of reputation. I don't care what you do in your own time, but here it can't be illegal. And if it's gray area, I don't want to know. Yeah. Got it, boss. Anyway, this is some good info. Yeah? I know who Trevor met with. It was the other man. The message said to meet someone nondescript. There is no way in hell Mr. Praxis could be described that way. You're right. Nice. What's next? Well, this photo isn't a lot to go on. I'm gonna have to do some more surveillance and see if I can figure out what they're up to. I'll start with the address this company is registered to. I know it's a long shot, but do you think that you can get anything online with just the photo? I can try. Wait a sec. Does this mean that we can rule out Blaze? Well, we saw him coming out of the hotel. He might be up to something, but I'm not convinced it's related to us right now. Just focus on what other mysterious visitor for now. Interesting. Ooh, we're at a warehouse. The current top streamer on Twitch is Dark Parker. His fans think his eye patch give him a bad boy look. That's a random fact. Thank you. The more you know, NBC. The address on the invoice brought me to a warehouse on the outskirts of town. Oh, there's a dead body here. There's dead people here. There's dead people here. If there's dead people here, there's absolutely a dead person here. Look at that. So a lot of things have been shredded. R. Smith and Averoni. Could one of these be our mystery man? Hey, can you look up R. Smith and Averoni for me? Looks like they're connected with this building. 2 secs. There's 100 R. Smiths just in North Pole Green. I can check them against a picture, but it'll take some time. I found some Averonis in Italy. Nothing here, though. Any other info I can go on? Not yet. I'll keep looking. I got nothing more out of the search of the warehouse area, but I did have an idea of how to connect these names to Trevor. I headed back to the office to test my theory, but was sidetracked about more important news. What? Derek, the lead singer of Rainy West, was once kidnapped by a deranged fan trying to start a harem in the garage. He was promptly rescued. What? Hey, I figured out why the Sarch isn't called. Oh? Finally decided to ditch us for someone who knows what they're doing? Nope. He retired. Without telling us. I called earlier and the receptionist was all, oh, you didn't know? Ugh. There goes our most interesting cases. I'm not surprised, to be honest. He was one of the few good folk there. With all the old guard gone, those crooks probably pushed him out. Anyone with an inch of a conscience won't last long in the force. Was that why you left? You could put it that way, though. Left is kind of a choice of words. Fired, more like. Is this where you finally tell me the story of January and her police days? No, it is not. You didn't happen to find out who's in charge of the station now, did you? Someone call Avery Jones? The guy on the desk didn't seem to be a fan, to be honest. Fuck, I need to go. Wait, what? You can't just have that reaction and go? Who are they? One day you're going to tell me the story of you being a cop and what your connection to this Jones person is. I don't want to dredge up the past, Fern. It's all the same story and it's not a good one. Ooh, she has a mysterious past. Ooh. I left her puzzling there as I left the office to do some more reconnaissance work. Didn't feel good avoiding questions and pawning Fern off, but that seems to be your MO. That seems to be your modus operandi with this girl. You just keep her in the dark, and one day that's going to bite you in the ass, and I'm here for it. I'm here to watch it bite you in the ass. I'm just saying. To get away from her. Who's her? An ex-girlfriend? Lesbian vibes. Morning. Hi. Look, I'm sorry I left in such a hurry last night. If it's any consolation, I rang the Bilford, managed to do my corporate voice and get them to dish the info. R. Smith stayed there, but Averoni didn't. So Smith's our guy. Good to know. Let's get him. I knew Fern was mad at me and faking her enthusiasm, but what was I supposed to do? Face all of that? I don't think so. Oh, I checked the company's house. Our Averoni is listed as the director of Knowledger. First name, Araminta. You'd think a name like that would be an easy pick on social media, but there was nothing there. A ghost intentionally erased her presence from the net. So suspicious. A company who won't list what they're really paying for, whose CEO is an online ghost. Totally legit then, yeah? As exciting as it is, we won't get a lot from her. I think we need to focus on Smith. Well, you're the, what was it, hacker extraordinaire? I'll trust your gut. You just told her not to do anything illegal. Are you shitting me? Flattery will get you everywhere, my dear January. Let me take a look. There's dozens of art Smiths just in North Pole Green alone. It'll take me ages to sort through all this. Don't worry, I think we can narrow it down a bit. Let's start by eliminating profiles by hair color. Their hair color, gender, isn't it a dude? The guy had red hair, right? So we can just look for red hair people. I'll have to look at every single picture though. That will take hours. And what if he has an anime girl as his profile picture? People do that? Yes, my pick is a matched spirit. She's a spirit medium who, friends started going, we ended up wasting most of the day. At least she was talking to me. Okay, so relationship status? What's that got to do with it? Why gender? Okay. What's that got to do? Maybe it doesn't have anything to do with the target. Gender? Why gender? Wouldn't you already think to do gender? Okay, now we can thin out the men by profile picture. Why are you so whiny about the friggin' looking through the picture? Oh my god, fine, interests. Damn it! I lost. Okay, hold on. Did I save? Okay, we're going... Okay. I'm good. Gender. Okay, I'm saving. I'm saving. I'm not going to screw up this time, folks. I promise. Sorry. Birthday? Why? The guy was pretty young looking, so we can narrow the birth dates down. What? I would never do that. Are you serious? Why? What? You don't know his exact birthday. Some people look really young. What? Okay, whatever. Right, young man. Call R. Smith in the area. Oh, we're down to just 3. Nice one, Jan. What now? We're on the right track now. We need to look closer to figure out who these guys really are. I want you to look at tag locations. Security conscious, they've tagged locations off. Ross, though, he's been tagged at the arena. He was at a gig recently. It's Rainy West. Oh, interesting. Okay, so... What about the flatmate? Did you just fall out? Did they mysteriously disappear? Did they run away during the circus? Can we focus on the case, please? Of course, January doesn't want to tell me about herself. What a surprise. Okay, how about wall posts? Nothing much going for Ross and Ralph. Rich has some conversations going on, though. It mostly seems to be about hair dye. He's posting pics of his crazy colored hair and talking to some people about what a great brand his hair dye is. No, he's doing multi-level marketing. Richard, I'm disappointed in you. What's that? It's a pyramid scheme where people shill terrible products. The real profits come from the sellers buying the product. Oh, I think a bunch of girls I went to high school with do that. Like these posts on Facebook where they talk about their amazing results. That's it. They should just get real jobs, like stalking people on Facebook to find out who's cheating. I want to look at interests. Ralph is interested in technology, stocks, and space. Richard likes fashion, hair, and music. He's not feeling much here. It's kind of basic. And Ross is the same. Okay, nothing else. I can get rid of Richard? Yep. Down to 2. We've established who fits description. I need more info on concert. The post about the hair dye shows that it wasn't Richard. I'd hardly call bright colored hair. Just got that. Leads to Ross and Ralph. Ross seems to have gone to a concert himself recently. If my hunch is correct, that would give him an alibi for the time that Trevor met someone at the hotel. Looking it up now. Aha! The concert started at 7 p.m. last night. There was no way Ross could have been at the hotel. Gotcha. Ralph Smith, what were you doing with Trevor at the Bilford Hotel? We're gonna find out. Yes, we are. So what's the plan now? Well, I need to follow up with the minibus I saw outside the warehouse. With any luck, it's registered in Ralph's name. Ooh, getting our social engineering on. What's the pretext? I'm saving one more time. I'm scared about screwing up. I'm really terrified about it. I'll just pretend to be his boss. Ooh, everyone loves to get information to an authority figure. Exactly. Going completely sure of yourself like you're entitled to it, they give it. Right, I'm gonna get on the phone. Keep quiet. Good afternoon, this is Dan speaking. How can I help you today? Hi there. I'm looking to get the V5C records for a particular vehicle. Sure thing. Before we can go ahead, can I just check that you're the vehicle's registered keeper? Actually, that's the issue. An employee of mine has a bus registered in his name and we can't find him or their vehicle. We're all very worried down here at North Pool Green Transport Services. If you could really help us find the information you have in the logs, that could really help us help him. Well, I'm terribly sorry to hear about your employee, but our records shouldn't contain any information that you don't already have. Surely your HR department can help you out with this? If you're really concerned, I'd suggest trying the police. It was not going well. I had to change tactic. The phone operator was suspicious. Tell the truth. Might as well come clean. I'm a private investigator. I work within the remit of the police. I can't tell you the details of my investigation due to client confidentiality, but knowing who owns this bus could really help someone. Damn it! Okay, I'm really bad at this. I'm so bad at this. I'm like the worst detective. Oh, I'm the worst detective. Okay, be the police. Okay, I'm gonna pretend to be the police. The DVLA don't give out information to just anyone. They have to comply with the authorities, though. Without the sergeant to protect us, I'll just have to make sure I'm as believable as possible. And if you have to use your secret weapon, we'll see. I can't risk them tracing it back. I'm just gonna have to try. Good afternoon, this is Dan speaking. How can I help you today? Afternoon, this is Constable Edwards from North Pool Green Police Station. I need the V5C records and any additional information you can provide in a minibus with the registration BD5ISMR. I'm sorry, officer, but don't the police already have access to this sort of information? We're concerned that our database might not be accurate. This could really help with an ongoing investigation, Dan. 2 seconds. I think we got a procedure for this. This is illegal, okay? You can't impersonate a police officer on the phone. That is... I love how she's like, we don't do anything illegal here, and that you can't impersonate a police officer. That's illegal as hell. Just my luck. Someone good at operational security. Why do I always get the competent ones? Okay, I can give you that information if you give me your full name and warrant card number. My secret weapon, an old warrant card, gathering dust at the bottom of a locked drawer. Do I really want to use it? Yes. I said I used the warrant card. It was proof I was a police officer and could get me places if I was otherwise denied access to as a civilian investigator. There was always the risk of it being traced back to the station, but that was one I was willing to take. The case was getting too interesting, and I didn't want to let Louise down, and while somewhere in the back of my mind the apprehension that Avery Jones would hear about this was quickly turning to excitement. Not that I'd ever admit it. Of course. It's Constable January Edwards, warrant number 53850-37383. Thanks. Can I take an email address for this too, or did you want a paper copy? Actually, is there any chance you could just tell me the keeper's current address? I'll have our research assistant get in touch to get the full documents later. I came away from the phone call with Ralph Smith's current address. It was a close one, and I knew that using the warrant card wouldn't be without repercussions, but we had nearly cracked the case. I didn't realize that there were warrant cards. I'm learning so much stuff. But unfortunately, I have to bring this episode to a close because I've been recording for about 30 minutes. And while this demo, I think, goes on for about 45, I unfortunately don't have time to play the whole demo. Otherwise, Premiere will break. So if you are excited and you want to see another episode, you should really leave a like on this video. And you should also consider subscribing to the channel. And when you subscribe, be sure to hit the notifications bell so you get updates on when I upload future episodes. As a reminder, this game releases on January 2nd. So be sure to take a look at it on itch.io if you can. I'll leave a link to the game in the description below. Without further ado, thank you all so much for watching. Bye! Special shout out to Patreons AceWolf741, Deep Dive Dylan, Brian White, Caleb Putnam, and Robin Harper.